You mentioned that you're listed in the top global franchise influencers in 2024, right? You have worked with Google Homes and Philips also, right, Fed?
We have contact with all major world producers.
God damn, what's going on? What about your business? How did you start that?
They have two projects. One is fractional consulting, and they do all over the world. Fractional consulting in the franchising and the retail. I have my own project that is in the IoT. They say that IoT cannot boom because there is a lack of engineers.
How are you reaching out to your ideal vendors? So, okay.
Celebration, my birthday.
But what is your current fantasy? So, what if you could get a product, like the first product that you would like to bring into the market?
Now there is a big market for the security.
We actually joined a little bit earlier because we wanted to discuss a couple of things before the podcast, right? So, but hey, it's good that we are, the four of us are here. The two people will be joining in any minute. But before they join, let's do the consent, okay? So, as I mentioned to you fair earlier, that this podcast will have a very lighter tone, right? We'll be roasting each other sometimes, right? We'll be making fun. We'll be finding out funny things actually in your we have assessed your business. We all have our questions and we'll be asked making questions again and again based on the answers that you'll provide, and also we'll be keeping things a little bit funny. Okay, so the consent is that you won't feel offended with anything that goes along here. Okay, and of course if you permit after this, we'll take it live. Okay, are you familiar with any roasting shows?
Familiar with any
Roasting shows like laughter challenges and all. Funny shows basically on
yes.
TV. Do you watch TV? So do you watch any Comedy Central or something?
I remember that
It's good.
we have
A
the
bit funny.
most of the program are European, UK, or US. We don't have Indian programs.
Right. Okay. So in Italy, like, do you have? I believe there is comedy. Comedy is very
The most popular are the games, comedy and games,
Games.
where you earn money. So they mix both and they're very popular.
Okay.
All
right, so
be
making money
tragic
very-
because
with
maybe
games.
you have a box and you change, and in the box you change there were 300,000 euros and you have 5 euros. So they could be a very funny slash tragedy programs.
Okay, tragedy. Okay, tragedy is the way. All right, so Yash is joining any minute. While we are talking about this, Fed, do you? So you agree with all the dispute?
Where I can answer, when I can
There will be-
participate. If not, I say time out. And
Okay.
I am a former basketball. Time out for me is something that I know very well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am
Easy. Okay.
and in the past, I
180.
was good. When I was young, I was really good. Then my friend they came in taller, and I had to put the shoes in the wall. Now, tum tum.
Okay, yeah, you became the side. Okay. Wow. Okay. So since like if you don't mind me asking, what's your entire date of birth?
Yesterday was my
It's
birthday.
been yesterday was your birthday. Yes, exactly. So you, yep, belated happy birthday. Yeah.
Oh no, I just heard
Are you saying
for a
something?
second.
Yeah, but it's crazy. It's crazy. All right. So the fifth guy that I'd like to introduce you with is Yash. Yash is our CSO actually. He's managing the sales division with the vendor marketplace. We call him the accelerator. He basically accelerates things,
Yeah, fine, thanks. Accelerator for us is just in the investment fund. The accelerator terms is
Okay.
used in the investment fund when you have a startup. So you need to accelerate the startup process, and they use it in that case. for other activities use this qualification.
Okay. So apparently that is a qualification we just gave him. Like we gave him title like
Yes, a booster in the
it's a good
blood.
word. That is what we were thinking.
Yes, a booster in the blood.
Sorry? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but all right. So we all of us are here. Let's get started. So Fed, you were telling me about your life so far. How
Okay, I born in yes, I'm Federico, and I am 63. Just yesterday I made my I am 62. Just yesterday I made the birthday. Yes, okay, because no,
they can
I tell you why. Is something to laugh because there is in Italy a conflict between the birthday because for someone is the end of the previous period. For others, is the starting of the new period. So yesterday was the end of my 61, and today is my first day of 62. But for others, and today is the first day of the
62.
entering in 63. So it's something nice. Anyway, I have born in 1963. I have 62 years. That's it. I born in a bakery family. I born in a city that is called Rieti, and Rieti is 80 kilometers in the north of Roma. Just starting to say something funny,
Okay.
Rieti is the exact center of Italy. There is a main square where from west, south, east, and north, you are in the exact center of Italy. In historical, we are more famous than Roma because I don't know if you know the legend, the Roma legend burning about the two twins and something that there is a big legend, but our historical period is older than Roma, and we have a very important Roman and church monument because we were very important in the past. Last point, nice point. We are called the Little Swiss because we are 500 on the sea level in a valley that is under the mountains. We go to ski in 21 minutes from 500 to 22,000, 2,100. So this is our story. Our city is famous for basket, and for example, in our story, Kobe Bryant was playing mini basket in our city because his father was leading the Rieti basketball team, so he started to play basketball. There are legends about that. That one time in a mini basket game, he didn't pass never the ball, and he signed the 1,000 points. So that's it. And I was
Okay.
born here, was born in a bakery family, and this bakery family was awarded. And for this reason, I started to work with my father in the international franchising engineering, and I worked. My first real work, serious work, was in US. When I was with Short Pants, I was working with a Cleveland company that was a subsidiary of LA company. And then when this LA company went to the Nasdaq, we go back to Italy. We come back to Italy because in the meantime, another big German company was bought an American supermarket chain that was having an university. So I was for driving the best store manager to have a master in US. And from there, I worked, I finished my story international in franchising retail, and I teach, I am a professional, I'm university teacher, I am a co-director of master first level. Now I'm driving with Roma Lumsa University a master in internationalization, but I was with Roma European University before with another master in retail. That's my life. I have a wife, for kids. I have
Okay.
it's a front door. They are always kids. They are important person at the work. They have their kids. So I'm grandfather. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. What? I'm still at. You said bakery family or anybody? Baker.
That
Bakery.
is
Bakery.
the qualification. Baker is the person that is doing is working in the
Dude, I was also
Okay,
thinking
God
bigger.
damn. I was genuinely thinking this like,
baker is
oh,
the
like I'm like going crazy. Like beggars to this. God damn, what's going on? What's going on? Like how it's escalating like
a
crazy.
lot of nice things. A
All
lot
right,
of nice things.
this all makes sense now.
Pizza, bread, pasta with
Yeah.
cake.
Yeah, I got it. Bakers. Nice. All right. So that is really interesting. What about your business? How did you start that? What was the crazy and what did you
All
want to do?
together because thanks you we started to talk about one of my project because I have two projects. One is fractional consulting and I do all over the world. Fractional consulting in the franchising and the retail.
Mm-hmm.
I have my own project that
Okay.
is in the IoT because we started to work since 2019 in London because one of the biggest specialized US company quoted to the Nasdaq decided to open the European market. They started from London. We were recruited to work from London and Europe, but since the beginning the idea of the IoT development or development, according to the pronunciation you like more, was the service, not the sales of device, because there are important research. They say that IoT cannot boom because there is a lack of engineers, technicians, electricians, architects. And I
Okay.
arrived to the important point. I came to know that India is the nation number one for the quality for the smart world, smart city. So I started to try to find
Yeah.
something nice from India to westward, and from westward to India. Is a project real
Mhm.
complex, but real nice to work on.
So you are looking for IoT
For
developers, is
Indian
that it?
company that gave to us the commitment to improve the West market because there are rules to respect, there are legally activities. I mean, a products from India to the Western market must be legalized. But it's the same for Chinese product, but they do. There are a lot of companies, specialized companies, that are legalizing the Chinese device, the Chinese products for the West world. This is the return of this project because it's one way return. The return of this project is to start a marketing approach, our franchising concept to India. We already have the biggest Indian franchising development company that told us that he likes the project. And so we have to find a good connection. It's a dream, but it could be real in a while.
Okay. So a lot of that
I
is
think
not
it's
necessary.
IoT is a mix of what do, right? So you're looking at like subconductors, boards, and developers on the software side, robotics and everything, right?
Both because both sorry, IoT world is not just smart. IoT world is smart world. That means smart home,
Everything
small
goes.
business enterprise, hotels, municipality, traffic. There are so many opportunities that
Mhm.
we can develop. And all these, they don't pass on Amazon
Mm.
because the other problem, the producer, they think just selling to Amazon, they find a solution, but it's not true. For this, you need POS and POP. POS in the meaning of point of sales, and POP in the meaning of point of presence. This is the news that we are trying to explain, trying to share. And I think that is a real honest concept and it could be real interesting if we are able to make the good team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what is
Very
like
cool.
IoT that you're comfortable with currently kind of like in the market for?
In the market now you find only US and Chinese products. In the market there are not Indian products. In the West of market, I mean, the market because the project is for the West. Because also there is something that you have to know that the medium average, the medium expense average in Italy, Spain could be 1,000 a year. One in Germany could be 10,000 a year. In the north of Europe, it can be 30,000 a year. In US is 150,000 a year. In Dubai could be 100, 200,000, more and more. So there is not just to say a camera or signal control or an alert control. The the activities, the project, they could be dozen. The limit is the fantasy is the limit. The limit is the fantasy.
Well, what is your current fantasy? Say, well, if you could get a product, like the first product that you would like to bring into the market.
Now there is a big market for the security. So there is the company that are selling turnkey security concept. They are doing a lot of money. But turnkey, let me underline a turnkey, because if we think just one device, Amazon of course is winner. But our favorite channel is not Amazon, it's eBay, because in eBay, the clients, they send a mail and they say, where is the shop that I would like to come to pick up the products? Could you come to my house because I need your help? Could you help me in update my already bought system? And those are now mail like this. So our pillar is correct. There is the needs of services. To boost IoT, there is the needs of services.
Okay. How are you currently? So I'm sort of curious now. So how are you currently reaching out to your ideal customers, and how are you reaching out to your ideal vendors? So,
Eh,
uh, hey, hey,
Celebration, my birthday.
but this is back, man. Roll Bam. Every single day it'll do something. God damn. Anyways, I don't. This is a good icebreaker. Also, like I keep it like this. But point being, key that how are you currently finding your ideal customer, and how are you finding the vendors? So you are sort of again. You're sort of mediating, right? You're not manufacturing your own product.
We
Own
can
IoT product.
create in the meaning that we can rebrand or we can buy the patented. This is the most important part of the project could be done with India, because with our name that is very famous worldwide, because as I told you last conversation, we were named among the best 25 top key player in the world for the IoT. And this makes me laugh because the other 24 are the top company of the world. We are very small, but big thing, the concept is Fiji,
Okay.
and we need to help. And is the answer to your question. We can serve, and we have the final end user, as we have the engineer, architects, and construction company, builders. So again, the fantasy is the limit, because we can sell one turnkey home, we can sell one turnkey warehouse, we can sell one turnkey hotel. I can continue. The point, the final point is we can rebrand, we can work with patented, and we can introduce these products in the Western market, where also there are a lot of grants available, but they are not available for a product, for an Indian product. They are available for a company that doesn't matter if it's partnering with Indian company, but this
But it's actually of the origin, right? So, Yash, we have a client. We have we have to find the right vendor for Fed so that we can actually, some Indian vendor can actually not manufacture and then export his product to Fed, and Fed can then further sell it.
The
He's like
Hero
a
Group just
distributor.
started getting into IoT as well.
Yeah.
Like as of like 2 years ago. Yeah, so
Really?
they're very new. So I think they would probably be our best
Okay.
option. Whereas like Reliance
They'll
and
be
everyone else
interested.
is like more established.
Right.
But yeah, Hero is coming up with everything.
Yeah, very true.
In terms of IoT.
Or there must be some, and that's I don't
Like
know. Do you
Cubo
want to
is
share
like
something?
a sub-brand
Do you want to
of
share something?
Hero, and they're making smart air purifiers. I think the next thing is even like the bike tracking, and then the CCTV cameras, the doorbells, and I think they're doing everything. I think one gap is probably that's very good for B2B, since we're in B2B, is probably smart UPS, right? Because you can remotely turn on computers, your office, and then connect if you're working from home. I think the automation as a pattern, I think that would be one that can be introduced quickly.
So good thing is, Yash, you have somebody in our team who can help you with understanding the target market. God damn, it could not have been me for being on the call.
Because I use
Yeah,
it.
man.
I use it. Like APC,
Yeah, like
UPS, they have a smart UPS, and you get an app. And if you're at, let's say you're running late, like let's say it's a Saturday, you're at home, but then you have to access your computer at office. You can just turn that computer on from your phone, right? And then you can just connect it remotely from your laptop to the office computer. That way, you're still safe in terms of like privacy. Company data doesn't get leaked, right? Because you're in that same local network, and you can get your job done, like your work done. Yeah.
So as long as you understood that is all that we were looking for. Somebody understands that. Cool.
From Zam.
Yeah.
Automation, I think, is a very underrated field right now.
Are you?
Especially like for developers, I think everyone's looking at AI ML, right? But then IoT developers, React Native developers, embedded systems, things like that. I think a lot of engineers don't focus on that, but I think that is where the money is for the next 10 years. Otherwise,
You are correct, because I received those emails from IT developer offering IT service, but we are in a different level. I know that Cowboy he already did some good investment project in the IoT, but in the device, what I was speaking with the Cubo people, we are in the services, and our project is very cheap because the services doesn't need a big investment, but the services obliging to have a formation, to have the same standard, to have the same image, to have same projection. Because if you go on the market today in doorbells, you find a dozen of companies they sell doorbells. Dozen just to say a number, but there are hundreds. So the point is, why I have to buy that company and I don't have to buy the other company? The point is, or we are company brand and we sell all our knowledge, our know, our market to a company that is buying and is using our activities done, our capacity to enter on the market, or I can do a project with Arlo, Vimar, Bidicino, Nice, Fiparo, other dozen of companies. So I can install a part of this, a part of that, a part depends on the quality, depends on the pricing. And also with this model we can have a refurbished. we can have thoughts, we can have and are serious because we are not company brand.
Right. So when you said Wipro and all those other ones, right, they're all well established. So it's harder to approach them. Whereas here, as a group, they are really well established, but only in automotive space. And they're just coming into tech. And on top of that, they're just coming into IoT. And I think they'll probably be more open to the opportunity, right, of going explore.
You have the opportunity to work with me. So if you got my opportunity, every way to realize to reach the goal could be good. We go under the automotive. Okay, it's something that we don't have in our knowledge because the automotive in Europe, as you know, as you read in the newspaper, now is does have other problems. So the automotive is not a good market for us. But if you have a connection with automotive, they are keen to work with us, to go ahead with us in the IoT world. No worries. We are here to have the next conversation.
Perfect. Perfect. Some commissions for us. So
Could
my
be
question
on the
is actually
agreement, and the other commission could be in the on the turnover
okay.
because depends how we make the agreement. So now what the commissioning is not a problem.
Yeah,
After
of
the
course.
payment, the commission is on the table already ready.
Awesome. 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 So my question is actually from Yuvraj. Yuvraj, what the hell is going on with you, bro? So quiet. Why the hell are you so quiet? Are you trying to figure out where to edit what? What the hell is going on in your head?
Till now, I have understood something like it is related with smart devices.
It's related.
Am I right?
Yeah, it is related with smart device. It's a very
It's a big complex business model.
It's a very complex business. I'm sweating here. What are you talking about?
I mean, I forgot to ask
Let's
you, but
fit
what is the what's the name of the company that you own, Frederick?
My company name is IoT Domus. Where IoT is IoT, Domus is the Latin name of house. So we made this apparently conflict, but is a good remind, good memorying for the clients. IoT Domus. We already we are another company ready to work that is called IoT Salus, where Salus is Latin name of healthy, and where we are going to specialize with healthy device, silver age device, something like that. For example, just to give another element to add to our conversation, in those days we are negotiating with a company that made a patented machine for automatic pills dispenser for the senior, but also is having a camera that is checking the house to see if the senior is going to have a problem. So double check, and we are negotiating with insurance company, with investors company. Is an example. We have not specialization in seniority, in silver age, but the company came to us and said, because you had the market, you had the knowledge, the commercial knowledge, we are happy to work with you to introduce our patented machine to all world.
Oh, yeah, actually, that reminds me. You have worked with Google Homes and Philips also, right, Fed?
We have
Is that true?
contact with all major world producer. Two or three,
Yeah.
with two or three, we had a very strong negotiation because they wanted make a partnership agreement. So, but as I told you, or
Okay.
we sell the company and those producers, they do what they like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Or I cannot be partnering
Mm-hmm.
just for the device because I don't think that all devices are the same or they have the same quality. So if I do my game is the turn-on key with the device that I like to introduce, or I like to work with.
Okay. What about your home automation? Your own home is your own home? How IoT proof is your own home? I want to see that. Do you have something that you can show us?
Is a question for me?
Your own
Yeah. Like your own
Home automation is a part of
automation?
smart home. I mean, everything according my experience is a part of smart world, and we can decline in many different segments. But the most interesting part is the smart world, and the smart world has every day
Okay.
increasing of technology. But technology must be localized, must be legalized, must be, yeah, not
Right.
must be
Approvals need to be
explained to the
right?
final end user. That is the big problem. The producer they don't think. So there is a contraction a bit. I mean, if you see the forecast, the IoT forecasts are magnific, are fantastic. But the reality is not the same because if the final end user doesn't have the knowledge, the capacity, the understanding, is going to maybe, yes, I buy it through Amazon and I put in a desk and I live there. We say that this is not the way, the correct way. We say that if you are going to buy services, because you need to have devices that they talk, that they be integrated, they be updated, they be connected. Seems I'm saying something of elementary school, but trust me, that is a big, big problem. Nobody is happy to say, but it's the real.
Okay. Okay. I I was actually asking about your own, like, in your own home. Do you
Also, we
devices?
test. So
exactly.
once a week,
Just want to look.
we enjoy. Sometimes we make a laugh. There is a lot of fun in that.
Yeah.
Okay, can you show us around? Do
No, because I am in the
but are you using a
home,
laptop or?
how do you say, in weekend home, in another home. Yes, I'm not
On your
so
weekend
sorry.
home. Okay.
Today is a Sunday. In Italy, Sunday is a Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday means Sunday. I mean, I have a good news,
Okay,
by the way.
Sunday means Sunday.
There is a person who I know who works in Google Home, by the way. So yeah, I think we can have a chat with them, and maybe I can understand. Yeah, we can figure it out more often, and
Yeah, probably
maybe
we
we
can
can
figure
have
it out
a big
a little bit.
opportunity as well. Via hopefully, right? So maybe he can guide us
Yeah,
where we can tap onto the
hopefully.
market even in India as well. Because I know when he came to our house, he was showing us. So basically, he lives in California, by the way, and we're from India. So basically, when he came to our house, to our place, he was showing us what all things he can do with his phone to his home, and that was really fascinating. And actually, nobody's doing this in our country. So, and then perhaps he actually told us that, this is exactly
Yeah.
the thing that I am, like working in. So basically,
Yes, first of all, you need a stable connection.
oh, I have a bad connection. I did not know this.
No. Yes.
For that to happen.
And then now, for example, in Italy, where we have a connection is fantastic, but they are part of Italy, they work with the satellite. So, because it's not arriving a good connectivity. So, Elon is the reason why Elon Musk is here.
Oh yeah, Starlink.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
We have to see how it's going the part of mobile that you were talking about, because there is some news, but is not sure. But more and more people are talking of a new phone from Elon Musk with very cheap price, $250, that will be more good than Apple and Samsung together.
Android.
So we have to see. We have to
I mean,
see.
he actually refused this in Joe Rogan's podcast. Actually, Joe actually asked him, "Are you about to launch your own cell?" He said, "I mean, if Google and Apple will fail, I would probably think about it." So he's like, "Now, but maybe we can think about that." So yeah, I
Thank
heard.
you. Thank you.
So, I have another question. You basically deal with home automation all the time, right? Because although you say that, a smart world, not just smart home, right? So, my question to you is, what is the most craziest request that you've received from a customer? Like in automation,
Yes,
like
good,
IoT
good
device
question.
you've heard.
Okay, the most crazy question was from a lady owning a flat that was using, no, is using as a B&B Airbnb, and the
Airbnb.
main door entrance is very old door, so it's very big, and this lady she had to come. She before to have our service, she must open the door. Now with our services, she's able to open the door from remote with the phone, as Yashi was saying, and she doesn't need anymore to do 60 kilometers to go to open the main door. Yes, yes.
So he had to open the main door because it's a big house.
Even if only the big house.
It's a big house, okay. Yeah, I'm so goddamn poor. I was just thinking of a 2 BHK, man. I was thinking of a 2 BHK. I was thinking of a 2 BHK when I was like, how big? It was a relatable problem to you. Bro, 2 BHK, just go ahead and open the door, man. What the hell?
Oh damn. So
God damn. Okay. Okay. So she owned a mansion basically. It was not a
At 150 square meters, but the entrance is a very big door.
It's far away.
Don't kidding
It's
me.
far away. The problem is, it was so far that you had to drive 60 kilometers to just go open the gate for them to come in. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's living far away. Because
What?
it's living far away, so before she had to do 30 kilometers to the flat, 30 kilometers to go back, to open the door, the entrance door, not the flat door that is in the same connection. So when a new person is coming,
which door are
It's
Listen to
blowing
this.
my mind right now somehow.
Imagine you have a property
Which door are
in
we
the
talking
Airbnb
about?
and you're
What the heck
living
is
in Gurgaon,
happening?
okay? And you're renting it on Airbnb. Yeah. Now
Okay.
you have a guest who wants to go into the
Okay.
property. So you open the door from Gurgaon and be like, hey, I opened the door, you can go in. Yeah. And you can save yourself.
You
And when you
just
leave,
go ahead.
just lock it.
Right.
Done. Yeah.
Okay.
you did not have any.
we have to mention it. We
Okay.
have to mention that the building entrance door is for others 12 owners. They don't rent to Airbnb. So it was a very crazy problem, but we solved it and we sort out. She's very happy. She's giving us word of mouth, answering to your old question. How we the
Okay.
people knows word of mouth and eBay and Facebook for the final end user, LinkedIn for
Okay.
the big commitment.
How about are you doing anything on Google just for
No SEO.
people searching on Google?
No,
Google
because
search? Nothing?
not
SEO?
so
No
much
SEO.
because we have one shop in Italy, one shop in Lux, one shop in UK. So to manage Google is is more easy to have
Right.
the Facebook page with advertising of Facebook, and that's going well. The local Facebook, because I mean, how can I say? In Russia, Facebook doesn't work. You need the Yandex. Google doesn't work. You need the Yandex. So any country says is on advertising tool. Yeah.
Policy. Yeah. So I'm thinking right now, I feel like SEO could be a very good way for you to grow organically because are you getting any leads right now
The
from your
most of the
website?
leads they're coming from LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is fully organic. LinkedIn is giving us
Fully organic
fantastic
leads. Yeah. Where can we met on LinkedIn though?
Please, you can follow
Because
me,
you guys
you
are
can share
active
me,
there.
and you are immediately on the top. I'm not seriously talking. In the past, I had many Indian people liking, resharing, or writing in Italian my post.
Yeah.
So I went to LinkedIn and I said, hey, what's wrong? Why from India I have this so big success? The answer was you have to be happy because they choose you like a influencer and they follow you and the algorithm is growing up. But if you see in the, I have today I had one person that they made something like 10 like. So, and I don't know you, but just because this, I am not a CEO or marketing manager, but doing this for IoT, I became a content UK content creator, a UK LinkedIn, UK top voice, just because the organic IoT Domus visualization. There is a need.
Okay, nice.
I'm working on the need. There is a need, and I'm explaining to the people how to sort out from the need.
Nice. And coming back to the question that I asked earlier, regarding crazy incidents, I'm wondering if you have had any crazy customer. You know, you went to install something and she fell in love with you.
I know where you wanna go, but very nice. Say no answer, say yes, but I cannot answer.
If something happened, I'm not.
Silentius. Yes, that has happened. I cannot talk about it because it's I have a wife and kids and stuff. So that is the reality, man. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Also, we saw that there you've been in retail since 2019, right? You know, you being an IoT expert, do you ever get called the tech whisperer at family gatherings or something like that? Like you are the tech guy everybody's coming to. How does it feel like in family gatherings? Because generally I've observed that although people would recognize that you are expert of something, your family does not. So what do you think what do the family think about that actually?
The agreement was done, so the wife and the family they knows that I'm traveling so much, so no worries about that. Until now, never say never.
Okay. I know one automation Yuvraj has, like every single time he goes outside the house, his mom automatically starts slapping him. That is the IoT automation that he has.
Do you have any?
I think it
Do
was
you remember any Italian
That is
song which
that is
you?
Spanish. Yes. God damn.
Yeah,
That is Spanish. Italian songs, man. I've heard Italian songs. What the hell? Fed, what's the most popular Italian song?
My person, because it's coming from my area, the most nice Italian songer is Lucio Battisti. Lucio Battisti. That
Lucio
he has very nice song, but also there is Lucio Dalla. Also there is De André. There are, but what is strange, according to the question, the music the actual younger generation likes more is our music. So the young generation, okay, they have rap, they have metal, they have funky, punk, etc., etc. But the most liked is the Italian old song.
This one, which one is it? What's the name of the Lucio, right? And Lucio?
Lucio. Lucio. Then it's Battisti.
Let's listen to it.
Lucio Dalla, okay, Lucio Dalla Caruso is another top song, Lucio Dalla, yes.
Okay. But
B-A-
you're talking about B-A-T-T?
T-I-S-T, yeah, but
Anna. Okay, the Italian song. Okay, so let's do his songs.
the second one.
The second one, hold on. This one. This one?
It means emotions.
Okay. Why is it opening in a new browser, man?
It's one of the most famous.
Okay. I keep trying to open this song and it's just taking me to Bing videos.
Let's just type it on YouTube itself.
I think that is exactly right. But after trying this, let's do this.
Yeah, we cannot hear this, I guess. We cannot.
Is it playing?
Oh, I can.
Okay, shut up.
Right? Californication.
Okay. It feels like a romantic song. Is it a romantic song?
Yeah, is it? I mean, how can I say? Now, let me give you a good answer.
Is he abusing
He
you?
is not a real romantic song or songer, but the song he made, they were used in the disco as slow dance. So
Okay.
many couples they
Slow dance
remember
song.
this song as their favorite meeting point.
Okay. Okay. So is this how you propose to your wife?
No.
Like you have
I was just 7. I was
like you use this song in the back.
I was just 7 years old, so I'm sorry, I didn't do. What?
He was just 7 years old.
Sorry,
Sorry,
was
sorry. What?
1970, and in that time I was just 7 years old, so I didn't
You were
have
7 years
the
old.
time to
I
pay
think he proposed to
to.
his wife when he was 7. So right? It was like his face. We took Lucas literally. Lucas.
Well, when I was 14, 15, we were dancing that song for sure. And now they are dancing again.
On that song. Okay.
So it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
yes.
it's coming back. It's coming back.
Nice.
Ah. Oh, nice. That is interesting. Art is like that. Like it's immortal. You're immortalizing it something, right? So it's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, yeah. Let me just open up this. Okay, so you are listed in the top. You mentioned that you're listed in the top global
Yeah.
franchise influencers in 2024, right? How's that? How's that? How did you feel?
It's a strange, again, it's a strange because the most important franchising broker are just US. But if you go around the world where
Yeah.
the US had a big influence, you find a very good franchising broker. For example, South Korea, because it was US, you find a dozen of McDonald's or you find a good franchising broker. If you go in Japan, the terms of the franchising documents
Mhm.
are just US. US is the place where the franchising exhibition, the ticket is costing $1,300. 1,300. And there is not in India or in Europe an exhibition like that for franchising. I was in Delhi in franchising India
Okay.
exhibition. I really like it because it's made from our friends and it's very full of life. It's very full of people really interested in doing business. If you go in another place in the world, you don't find the same activities, the same capacity to be on the table. If you go in US, for example, or in UK, if the person is likes the project and wants to buy the project, is going to pay immediately with the money bank in the phone. So depends different. In other parts of Europe, you can pay a check with a check until the all the activities under conditions, all the activities they went down. So the world is very different as the language. You have the South America English, you have the Los Angeles English, you have the Orkney English, you have the Queen English, you have the Indian accent English, you have me that I have a fantastic accent because it's not any sleep place. It's a part of all the place I was next countries that is the central US. But
Yeah. My introduction to Italian accent was when I saw Friends and I saw Joey. Of course, bro. Of
You're
course.
doing.
I mean, so, but what are you saying? What are you saying? Many
That,
different
that say,
understanding of
how you doing? Yes, yes.
Ancestors.
Yeah, Italian accent. Okay, okay, okay. Nice. So, hey, I think, hey, we have just
I mean,
got
I want to ask one thing. I mean, I think you're from Italy,
very
right?
fast.
You're from Italy,
But hey,
right? Yeah. So how does it feel pineapple on pizza? What are your thoughts about that?
Okay, nice. I like this question.
What's your thought about
I'm from
pineapple?
family baker, so I know exactly how to
Yeah.
answer. There is not just one pizza.
Yeah,
There is not
that
just
is
one
actually perfect, guys.
pizza because you have the Naples pizza, but you have the Roman pizza, you have the North pizza. The difference is how thin is the pizza. According my opinion, personal opinion, more thin is the pizza, more good because it's more crunchy. But is the totally contrary of the Naples pizza. So
Yeah.
is just a taste. At the end of the game, it's just a personal taste. But the difference is between how is big or how is thin, or how is crunchy or how is not crunchy. This is the big difference. Every day there are a lot.
Yeah.
But what do you think about pineapples? What do you think about putting pineapple on pizza? We don't do that.
No, maybe I can put chocolate, pizza and chocolate, pizza and Nutella, but pineapples not. Pineapples is after the pizza. After the pizza, is there and apples. Why not? Because bread
Not on pizza.
Not on
So,
pizza.
so
Not
but
on
what do you guys think? Like, do you guys like pineapple on
Guys,
pizza?
I tried it once. It was crazy. It's so bad.
Okay.
No, I hate it. I personally hate it. Pineapple pizza is crazy.
I don't have.
Doesn't even make any sense. What do you think?
No.
You never had pineapple on pizza? Bro.
I don't know, man. It just goes.
So,
I'm really sorry.
what do you think, Yaj? What do you think? It was so bad for me. I hated it. I hated it from the core of my heart.
But I wanted to see an
This
offense
does
from,
not
from
make
an
sense.
Italian guy.
I think we found the most open-minded Italian on the planet.
You killed the guy. You killed the guy who did that.
We still get the business, right? I'm really
That's
sorry for
but
that.
you're supposed to do it that way. Kill the guy. Yeah, exactly. I hope that we do. But hey, my last question, which I'm thinking that I'll keep following now, is one lesson that you're doing your own business taught you.
that one
That
dress is
you'd
not
love to
for
share
all
with all of
season,
us.
and we cannot generalize. This is the lesson that I learned in many years, and I love to repeat because if I was good, doesn't mean that I will do the again. And the business is not the same like it was yesterday. Today is different. Tomorrow will be different again. So I really don't like the person to say always the same and do that and you will be good for future. Not true.
Yeah. So it's true. It's dependent on your own reality, basically. If you're supposed to wear that dress in that season,
Yeah.
right? Like you don't wear a miniskirt in a bad crap cold. So, so I was like, why are you thinking about wearing a miniskirt, bro? I am not. There is the female people who'll be watching this. I'm generalizing. I'm smart. Okay. Fuck.
No, I thought you meant like
What the
you
hell?
personally. I mean, you.
No. Why would I be wearing a miniskirt? Bro.
I
That
was
is
like,
not
nah,
a
Akash wears a very.
bro.
He has some kinky stuff going on.
What?
No, that's just great. That's great.
But yeah.
Good
Right.
lesson.
But that's a very strong
Good learning. Good learning.
lesson.
Yeah.
Good lesson. Good lesson.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Good learning.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. All right. I absolutely loved this session with you. Do you prefer? We never asked, by the way. Do you prefer Federico?
Doesn't matter. My
What do
friends,
you prefer?
my friends or my friends have faith.
Because we have done the
The
interview
friends
anyway.
have
So.
faith. Usually it's Federico, but if you call me Fed, is my name, so no problems.
All right, it was amazing talking to you, Fed. I
Exactly.
think we all loved it when we learned a lot of stuff.
Same.
For sure, I did because
Same.
IoT was
Yeah.
not my definitely not my strong suit. Thank you very much for this amazing,
To
amazing.
all of you.
Thank you so much.